Hello everyone, my name is Ovi, and today in this video we will be going over jewel crafting. Now, I got my big beefy orc here, a monk orc I should say, because this profession has been a tough one to crack. So this might be a little bit longer video than I would like, so if you don't want to stick around, hey, that's cool, no worries. But just as far even as just the leveling, it's going to be a little different from the other professions. So as someone out there says, buckle in, boys. All right, let's get started. Hopefully, I don't I don't mess this up, because this was the second time I'm recording this. The first time, I didn't hit record. Isn't that? All right. Basically, in the beginning, you're going to where is this thing? Jewel crafting. Oh my god, I did it again. In the beginning, you're just going to be prospecting. You can prospect all the way up to 15. So let's just get that. Let's just get that going. See, this is what's in my bags. We're going to need a lot of this fractured glass because it's not in the vendor. Hopefully, we get enough just so I can show you what the leveling is going to look like. But for right now, let's just leave that on autopilot for a little bit. Now, the reason I have been saying this is going to be a hard one to crack is because I have literally spent the past, what time is it right now? It's 6 o'clock. I've spent about 8 hours. I can't. It's a shame to say how much time I spent on these trying to work these things out, but just all day I've been poring over the stupid specializations, trying to speculate what's going to work, right? So bear with me when I go over this. I want to take my time. I want to breathe. I want to be zenful and explain to you in a calm, quiet voice what the hell this profession is going to be, because I believe this is going to be one of, this can go either way. It can be a very profitable, or it can be pretty bust. It all depends. The thing is that a lot of things are changing in Dragonflight. New things, new methods, new systems, new everything. Just this is one of the professions which is, it's not easy. So remember how, like in tailoring and jewel crafting and blacksmithing, you just needed 2 items to level it up. Well, here you're gonna need quite a bits of other stuff. Okay, so I think we've been prospecting for quite enough. Okay, let's stop. All right. At this point, yeah, we're at 15. We got a bunch of extra stuff, and we're gonna train all this. Easy peasy, no worries. All right. So here we're gonna try to get to 20. Let's do some of these frameless lenses, which you will need eventually. Let's see. And I think it'll go down in 20, and we can learn the other ones. Okay, let's train these. A bunch of stuff to train. Yeah, sure. This is what the bifocals. Okay, so we got a bunch of those frameless lenses. I had to get some just in case I didn't get enough glass. But these are going to be easy to make. You just gonna probably need a couple to get up to 25. It's no big deal. You'll have the stuff. It's going to be prospecting a bunch of stuff that you're going to need to get the glass. Okay, let's learn that. And this only goes to 40. That's as far as it'll take as far as the trainer stuff goes. Let's see, 26. Yeah, let's keep making these. Like I said, like I keep repeating, these yellows are pretty generous. And it'll just, these are cheap. This is just, you're just gonna put them up just to get back whatever you spent on these. Honestly, it's not that much. Oh, they went green before 30. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's do this. We have some silken dust now. Where does this silken dust comes from? It comes from crushing. You're gonna crush whatever stuff you get. Like, let's say you got these greens, right? You're gonna, let me do this real quick. Crush it, and you'll get this silken gem dust. Okay. So where were we? Oh yeah, okay, here, this one. So you're gonna get some silken gem dust, some of these, and some of the glass. Now you're like, what the hell is this? Time Watcher's Patience. It's basically a transmute. You're getting these greens, putting it into this. Okay, let me just craft it. But they're gonna go on a similar 24-hour, like, you know how you can do them once daily, the transmutes. Well, this is gonna go. Excuse me. Oh my God, what happened? It's my throat. It's going out, man. I'm not gonna be able to make these videos anymore. It's going on a 20-hour cooldown, and there is ways to get that down. It's not working, but I'll show you where that would be. And that's the transmute that gives you this. Now you're taking the greens, and it's going to give you blues. So let me crack it open. You just right click, and you got 2 Nosderite. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, it's just something that the game gives you, and it'll give you for the other gems to crack. So we got up to 30. Okay, so we're gonna learn our 4 different, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by different gems. Okay, and then we're up to 40. Let's see, what can we craft? Oh, here they are. So we have our air gems, we have our earth gems, we have our fire gems, and we have our frost gems. Basically, what that means is air is haste, earth is mastery, fire is crit, or critical strike, and frost is versatility. That's what it is. I don't get it. Frost beats me. Okay. These are interesting because these combined with something else gives you a combination, right? So typically these are stamina, whatever it is that you want to call these yellowish ones. They'll give you stamina and something else. Now we've learned that our air gems are haste, so then this one will give you stamina and haste. So earth, what's earth gonna give us? That's right, stamina and, oh, can I click on this thing? And mastery. Fire, probably guessed it, stamina and critical strike. And then this one, stamina and versatility. Great, whoop-de-doo. So that's what these are gonna do. There are some that are straight up, I think they're just straight up the like just the haste and just the mastery. But you'll unlock those later on via specialization and also via the renowned of other things. So these, let's just make a bunch of these crappy verse and stamina ones. Like I said, it'll take you to 40 easily, but it not only takes you to 40, it takes you beyond, because I can keep clicking on this and it'll take me all the way to 80, and then it'll just stop. All right, so we're just trying to get to 40 to get that last recipe from. Oh, okay, there we go. And like I said, it just keeps going. Just keeps going and going and going and going. All you need is the Nosderite, which you'll get. This seems to be the one that procs the most instead of the other gems, which the other gems are the Malachite, the Neltherite, the Alexstrasite, and where's the other one? And the Esemerald. That's the ones you'll get. Those are your blues. Your greens are the corresponding ones. Do I even have any of those? Yeah, here. Queen's Ruby, Mystic Sapphire, Vibrant Emerald, Sundered Onyx. When you prospect, you'll get greens, you'll get blues, and every once in a while you'll get your purples, your illimited diamond. Now it has no color, right? It will just be this one. It's just a diamond, right? Prismatic, whatever you want to call it. There's no difference. Okay, so we've gone to 45. Let's just get a few more just to unlock 2 before I have to hack and get the well, I guess I should, right? Not even bother doing this. So let's get our hacks, let's get our brain, and let's get our knowledge. So this is just going to put us up to 100 so that we can unlock all our specializations, and we're going to go over them one by one, and I'm gonna try and not lose my mind once more. Okay. Let me breathe in. Jeweler's Toolset Mastery. If you've seen my other videos, this is basically the one that helps you in your profession overall. If you put points into this, this is pretty nice. It'll give you 10% jewel crafting, 3 points, sub, 4 points, the other sub, 3 points, and again, another 10% faster jewel crafting. When I say sub, I'm saying that it'll unlock a sub specialization. So if, let's say we were to go into this one, let's just put let's just put some points in here just real quick. Oh, actually, I need to learn them. Hold on. Let me get some knowledge. You get up to here. Do you see how these light up, right? Boom, they light up. You apply the changes, it means you can unlock one of them. To get the other one, you have to go up to here to learn the other one, okay? So let's pick inspiration real quick. Boom. And that's going to give us 5% additional skill when crafting, jewel crafting goods. There we go. So, you've already seen this. This is inspiration. In this profession, inspiration is going to be, I want to say crucial. I actually going to be worthwhile putting points into this because as with other professions, you're not going to get enough skill to make things outright. You're going to have to proc this inspiration thing that, you know, the Blizzard decided to put into the game to get, you know, people to craft stuff. I have a running theory that the reason they have all this inspiration thing is so that other things that like the lower rank reagents, they can still be profitable or still be selling to the point where, you know, they don't become obsolete. I think that might be the case, right? But again, I don't know. In this side, you get the resourcefulness. A lot of the professions have been very critical of this. In some, I have it. In this case, it's going to be the latter. I don't think it's good. At least, definitely not in the beginning. Hopefully, I've come across all my videos is that this is for when you start. It doesn't mean that these things are bad. It just means they're probably not your priority in the beginning. Now, it all depends which way you want to go, because if you want to go a certain way, yeah, maybe the resourcefulness will be good for you enough that it'll, you know, be satisfying. But for jewel crafting, I don't think so. Inspiration, yes. I'm almost inclined to say it's a must, right? For the other things. All right, here we go. Faceting. Faceting is actually pretty fascinating. Here is where you're going to learn the other cuts that you can do with the gems that you prospect. Here it's fascinating. It says improve at cutting gems, gaining +1 skill for all the gem cuts per point in the specialization. Here is the thing, okay? Here's where you're going to learn your air, your earth, and your fire. And, of course, your frost, which is your versatility. Versatility, crit, mastery, air. This is going to be pretty steep. I think if this is what I feel is going to be where the money is. And where, let's just go real quick where the money is in this one. You're going to learn how to cut your illimited diamonds with the, in this case, the air essence. Over here is going to tell you with the fire essence. No, the earth essence, I'm sorry. And this one's with your fire, and this one's with your frost. Okay, let's go over to the recipes real quick, and so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are your rudimentary crafts. You know, it just uses the greens with some rousing, which is the lesser elements, lesser essences. And, you know, they're pretty nice. You can make them a rank 3, you know, 150 recipe. You know, it'll take you a bit to get. It won't be right off the bat. But, like this Queen's Ruby, this one's really cheap. These other ones are pretty cheap. I think, which one's the expensive one? This one, 150. So, oh, actually, no. I'm wrong. As soon as you hit 60, you can make these rank 3s. Easy peasy. Okay. But here's the ones that I've been talking to you about: the air gems, the earth gems, the fire gems, and the frost gems. Now, some you'll get from the specialization. Let's just go into air. Right here, you'll learn the crafty alexstrasite. Here, you'll learn the quick emerald, and I think that's it for these. And this just gives you more points, and then eventually gives you the limited ones. But let's go back here real quick. So your the crafty one that you learned from the faceting air, the energized malachite. This is the ones that goes for renown. There's another one that's one you learn already. This, I think, it's also renown, and this is the one you learn from air. Yeah, faceting air. So you'll get 2 in that spec. 2 you'll get from the renown, and then 1 you learn from the vendor. And these are the earth gems. Same thing. You'll get this one from faceting. You'll get that from renown. You get from the other renown, and this you'll get from faceting. And that's the same case for everyone, right? It's going to take your malachite. It's going to take, in this case, for frost. So let's say earth gems, earth and frost. What does that give you? Versatility, right? Yay! There we go. Verse mastery. Okay. So that's where that's going to come. Now, like I said, in the specializations, you get these. These are going to give you, they're not going to give you secondary stats. These primalist gems are going to give you primary stat, which is just insane, right? Now, these are going to be work order only. Now, here's where I'm racking my brain, because as far as we know right now, these you cannot specify rank, right? You can only provide, you have to provide everything, and then hopefully it'll come back something better. But if not, they'll just get the regular. Now, these are a significant jump. It's 141 primary stat and 123 haste. And the next one is going to be 171 primary stat and 149 haste. And I've seen the top ones. It's 200 for the primary. I don't remember what it was for the secondary, but if we do some math real quick, let's see, 123, and then, yeah, it's like 26. So I'm guessing it's like 176 or 170 something. I think I remember seeing that, right? It goes in steps. Whatever you gain from the 1 rank, you'll gain double the amount for the last rank. So this is where I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, these are going to be for your server. There's no way you can sell these region wide. But again, it's going to be a lot of points. A lot of points to get. These diamonds are not hard to get. Let's see, what's this? Okay, this is the abrasive polishing. Now, here's something. It says you are 9% more likely to improve at jewel crafting. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that has like a 9% proc to give you a one of these skill points. I don't know what that is. And this is probably, yeah, the illustrious insight. Okay, that's if you really want to push. Those are the expensive. Where are they? The illustrious insight, the ones that you have to use artisan's metal to make this, and then you can break up to make 5 of the smaller ones. So here's where I think there's potential to make money, but these are going to take a long time to make. And then again, are they going to want to get them even though they're not getting them at the higher rank? Is this going to be one of those wares where you're going to have to advertise that, hey, I can actually make them rank 2 or rank 3, send those personal orders to me, because otherwise you don't know what you might get. Fortunately, these don't use insight, they just do primal chaos, so it might be easier for people to part ways with their primal chaos to get these, because these look pretty nice. I don't know, I'm not a big guy about the stats, but that looks nice. That looks good. Okay, let's go back to specializations. So here again, if you want to just dedicate yourself to haste or to earth or to fire, it's, these points right here. What is this? No. Is anything here? No, just inspiration, sub, multi-craft. Multi-craft, it's negligible. I I don't think you'll get anything good out of that. Okay, let's move on to setting. Setting. This is for if you want to go into your rings, your necks, and your trinkets, because you can make trinkets in jewel crafting. Now, I don't know how good the trinkets are going to be. It's one of those things that the theory crafters or people that, you know, are smarter than me that know whether or not these are going to be good. I don't know. Unfortunately for the necks and the rings, you might not want to even go into these two, because let me show you real quick. Let's see, here we go. We got jewelry. So these are the blue ones you get right off the bat. You learn them from the trainer, and you get them at rank 5 already. These are for your PvP. And then here, 2 you'll get from the from your rings, right? Going into that specialization, and you'll get your neck. You'll get your ring, and you'll get your neck. But you can get these from the auction house. These are drops from the Vault of the Incarnate. So you probably don't even have to go into that unless you want to start making these again, because the reason you go into those is to get skill points to make them at the higher ranks. But here, for instance, you can just buy these off, right? And people might want to get them, and then later on, when they want to do the recrafts, they can get that. So, because you know that's nice. But again, I'm not too sure, because there is a faction which is called the, what is it called? The Cobalt something. I can't remember, the Cobalt something. Right under Theldraszus. That it's kind of like the Avowed for Shadowlands. You can get rings and necks from there, and they're pretty competitive. I don't remember the exact stats. You can go look at that for yourself. If I have time, I'll put it up here. But it looks like that's going to be probably what a lot of players are going to be going to. So your crafts, as far as the regular ones, I'm not too sure if they'll make you any money. Yeah, these are the ones you can learn, and then these are the ones you can buy. So that is for that specialization. Going into your jewelry, right, to make them better, and then this goes into your trinkets. This is for stones. This is for all your, like, those party stuff things. You just gimmicky stuff. I wouldn't put points into this. Okay, here we go into enterprising. There's been some talk as to whether you want to have 2 tunes in jewel crafting. One to do your enterprising, which is going to be your getting your prospecting your stuff, and then one going into your gems, because you're going to need those in the beginning. You're going to need these higher the higher quality stuff to really push these, right? So if you just want to go into enterprising just to make the best gems, and that's what you want to focus, pretty great. Actually, it's pretty cheap. Here this is just what, 30 points, and then you go into here, that's another 25. That's 55 points, right? If you want to get the best gems, you're going to need a little bit of this, and you're going to probably need a lot of this, so you're going to probably go into these 2 to just make the best gems, right? And then this is going to help you make those really juicy higher craft, especially like the limited ones, and just the other ones in general, the ones that you can actually sell, right, on the auction house. Make them, you know, because these give you a lot of stat. Like this one gives you 131, 61, goes to 163, 75. So I'm guessing it's going to give you 200 crit, and then, you know, like 100 haste, something like that. And these are 325. So you're going to need the higher reagents. Let's see how much did I get. Any of the rank 3s? No, I don't think I got any of the rank 3s. Just so you have an idea. Let's see, where is it? Okay. Let's just see what this thing does. Yeah, okay. So it's 113. Look at that. If you use rank 3s, that is a massive jump right there. And here's where this inspiration is going to hit. 114. And that's just from what you got right now. Because you don't have your inspiration from your tool, which will help you get that up, you know, almost to 20, or the other two tools. If you want to make into the best, what is it? The best prospecting, you're gonna put it into here. So let's just go into bonus here. Let's go into bonus territory. Let's fill this up, just so you have an idea of how close you can get to make those. Okay, so we're gonna put 30 into here, and just to max it out, you know, you only need obviously the what was it, the 10? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, 10. So let's get some points here. We're gonna need them. Whoops. Okay. So that's 55. That's doable real quick. And then we already put 10 to here. Let's see. Let's look at what it says right here. Prospecting. Oh, I don't have any of the special ones. Okay, let me go get those real quick. Where is it? Let's just show you what for Servite. It's the same thing. Whatever material it is, it'll give you the same points. Okay. So here's the first one. It doesn't give you anything, and then for the rank 3, you're pretty much there, right? But then again, the inspiration here is where if you go into this specialization, so let's say you went to 55, you put a lot of inspiration into here, right? As much as you can. And then we go back into here. This is your inspiration. 14%, 133. So 133. Right off the bat, I realized that you're enough to get every with your tool. It'll be every almost 24%, because I think it's about 8% for your tool that you get plus the 6 skill, but that really doesn't matter right here. 133. Once you say you're gonna be 300. That's gonna be over what you need. So you can probably tune these back to the point where, you know, you'll start hitting these. But that's basically what it is. So let's go into again what's gonna make you oh yeah, I forgot, unlearned. Here we go. The extravagant glasswares. Oh, did I even go over that? Oh yeah, I didn't go over that. Hold on. So this is extravagancies. I don't see anything good out of here. It might help you with some of your reagents, I think it says. Yeah, resources from crafting reagents and multi-craft. I wouldn't bother putting points into that in the beginning. This is for glassware. Here, remember, here's where I told you that you can reduce the cooldown. It's not working as of now in this beta. I don't know why, but for instance, here it says the cooldown of creating gem hordes, which is what basically you're creating, the little cluster. It's reduced by 50%. Here increases how many you get, but of course we don't know because it just doesn't work. We keep getting the same. This is some transmog split lens specs. This is the jewel dragonheart. I'll show you in a second what that is. And then this supposedly increases more of what you get from your hordes. Let's go into that again. Okay, so here is where are going to be all your little clusters and your transmutes. This is the other thing that you're going to get for for the pets that you're gonna need, and these are just basic gems and the silken dust. You can also crack these to reveal small hordes, but honestly, it's better you just keep them for the pets than to crack them, because when you crack them, you get nothing, really. Oops, no. Let's see what else we got here. These are your profession equipment. Now here I noticed something, is that some of these have really high, I don't know, maybe because it's your own craft, so it's for your own profession, but these go really high. And then this is for inscription. It's 80. It's really cheap to make. What's this? This is for enchanting. No, but this is for enchanting. Now this is 275. I don't know if this is a bug or they're switching to these. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. These are gonna need, you know, these things in metal. Like I say, metal is gonna be very useful because what I've noticed, and I don't know if they added this or I just did not catch it, that these accessories, they also give you skill. Okay, this is an accessory, so you get 6 plus 6 skill plus 6 skill, and then the big one is plus 10. The regular one just gives you 6, and then the regular ones of these two, the accessories, they give you nothing. So like this, 6 6 6, yeah, they'll give you 6. So these might be nice to make, because as someone said, yeah, probably professional tools might make you a pretty penny. These novelties, I don't know really. I don't think so. These are toys. The battle pets. This is a real bummer because this would have been nice to just be able to crank them out and just put them up and sell them. But these are only bind up, pick up. I think this is something that you'll get eventually, like you as the player. And then once you get them, oh, I now can get you know, a pet, and this is where that reagent or that cluster that I showed you previously, you can get. Here's where you're gonna need some of these elemental harmonies, which I honestly don't even know where you need. Statues and carvings. That's where I said that specialization. If you wanted to go into stone, this is the carvings. That's where you would put points in to make these, I guess. Oops, where'd they go? Yeah, I don't get why they have. What does it make any better? 2 minutes? What's that say? 2 minutes? Is there a difference? I don't see a difference. Every 1 hour? I don't get it. Some of the things I don't get why they have. Okay, it says 15-minute cooldown. Does that have different? I don't get it. What in the bloody hell? Again, why would you put points into something that? No, ridiculous. Jewelry, again, like I said, I don't know if it'll be good or not. Trinkets, these do look interesting, but it uses Spark of Ingenuity, and like I said in the beginning, I think a lot of people are going to want to get, you know, their armor or their weapons or some other stuff. Here's something interesting. The tiered medallion, this is the one that you can use to put on a necklace to give you up to 3 sockets. This might be a little bit of a niche to get that to 275. What I've noticed is that if the necklace already has a socket and you make this at rank 1, like let's say you want to put a socket on it, it will not put it. You need to get it to the rank 2 because it's counting that as the one that you're putting, if that makes sense. So if you get this at rank 2, it says the necklace can have 2 sockets. If it already has 1, it won't give you a total of 3. It'll just set it to 2, right? Or give you that second socket. If it has 2 sockets, for instance, and you put one that's a rank 3, it will only add that 1 socket to it. So that's something to keep in mind. This might be interesting. I think you might be able to make some money with this one. The Primalist Gem, again, this is where I feel if there is going to be any good money, it's in these. These Frost Gems, these might be, you know, pretty good. I think they're going to be, you know, cheap to the point where you can, they're going to sell and cheap as far as you can make them. Obviously, some of these are, no, these are pretty cheap. These Awakened Fires and Awakened Orders, I don't know. It depends how much these are priced. But if you get these, you know, it helps you a lot to craft them. These rudimentary ones, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Probably gonna use these more to get the shimmering dust or whatever it's called. These clasps, no, these are just for you. Glassy Stone, these are the ones you're gonna need. Draconic Vials might be something you can get into. Getting those rank 3s, but I think I don't know. I actually haven't medallions on this. Maybe in the beginning you might be able to get a lot if you specialize into the rank 3s, but then eventually alchemy is going to get, you know, better reagents other than the vials. But I think you still need rank 3 vials for some things. I don't know. Could be good. Here's one that actually might be surprising. Now, this is the empty soul cage. You're gonna need these rousings, which is kind of weird for what you are actually gonna use this for. Basically, this goes with another piece that the engineers make, that you can capture the soul of an elemental. And in jewel crafting's case, you can use that soul of the elemental to make your trinkets. So here you need that airy soul, right? So I guess once you capture the soul, that item that engineers make, it's going to turn into this, or it'll just give you the airy soul or something. I don't know, something like that effect. But I just noticed it says something interesting. It says crafted by jewel crafters to be used with Zaf Throttle Soul Inhaler. Created by engineers, elemental souls can be captured with this for use in many powerful crafts, or shattered as a cruel way to acquire awakened essences. So if there's going to be farming, because essences are going to be needed for everything in Dragonflight, everywhere, the small ones, the big ones, everywhere. So I'm thinking that people are going to want to farm these elementals. I don't know how common they're going to be, because you can't really test that right now. I don't know if anybody has on the actual the beta where you can go around the aisles. We're gonna need all these elements in big quantities. Blotting sand, this stuff, no. Anyways, hopefully it hasn't been that long. Basically just helps your all your jewel crafting. Faceting, that's to get all your gems. Again, haste, mastery, crit, and versatility. You might just want to pick one of these, two of these. In the beginning, settings. I don't know how these are going to work. If people are going to be recommending these, and enterprising, you probably can't go wrong with enterprising, because you're going to want to get those high craft gems. So let's see real quick. Did I show you this already? Yeah, I think I did. Where you get the high crafts, and if you get the tools and stuff like that, you get more points. Anyway. Alright guys, this has been quite the nut to crack. I spent hours, like I said, on this thing, but hopefully that'll help you guys. Thank you for all the questions. It's been a pleasure answering them. If you have any questions, leave them there. I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. It's been incredible, the response and the likes and everything. It's made making these videos a lot less frustrating, because I know people are actually enjoying them and finding some value into it. So thank you very guys for watching. Anyways, I'll leave it there. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.